What is up, everybody? It's time for another comic book review, and this time it's going to review Forever Evil, Rogue Rebellion #1. I believe there's 4. So, what the Rogue Rebellion is a bunch of probably about, I'd say, C-list supervillains that have come together kind of in their own, like, Injustice League type of deal. Kind of like Thunderbolts of Marvel. So, we start off with the Rogues in the meeting that Forever Evil had with all of the supervillains, saying that the Justice League is dead. So the Rogues go back to their city, or they go back to Central City, and the place is just destroyed. Like there's fire, destruction, everything is destroyed, and they find Dayum. I'm not sure who that is. He's like pretty much killed. He's on the ground, pretty much destroyed, and they then find out that what happened to the city was Grodd. Grodd had come to the city with his ape army and pretty much destroyed everything. And the artwork right here is really cool. I'll show you guys if I can. Like they say Grodd happened. There's like heads on spikes and those dead people everywhere, pretty much. So we find out that Captain Cold is actually really worried about his sister who's in the hospital, apparently. So he gets one of the other rogues to teleport them. I think his name is Mirror Master, to teleport them to the hospital to check on his sister. So when they go through the mirror realm, I guess, they find a bunch of cops. And Grodd has apparently put these cops on these trees, and he's pretty much left them there to die. So there's a little bit of conflict between the rogues. Some of them just want to kill the cops, and some of them want to set them free. So Captain Cold is the leader of the rogues, and he's pretty much he decides to let them go. So they free them, and then as soon as they are freed, one of the police officers grabs his gun and puts it in Heatwave's face and says, "All of you freeze on the ground." And the captain of Captain Cold and the captain of the police squad are both saying, "Stand down." And the one cop is like, "No, I'm not staying down. We're gonna arrest these guys. They're all like all the rest, even though they just saved them." And eventually, Captain Cold and the captain of the police they talk down the situation, and they go their separate ways. I thought that was really interesting way to show the dynamic between the villains and the cops, where I guess there are different levels of evil, where Captain Cold and the Rogues are just kind of like in it for the money, and they're like gonna like they want money, and they don't particularly, the first thing on their mind isn't to kill people. It's just more to get money and get rich. Where some people like Grodd or the Crime Syndicate just want power and they want to destroy the world. So we flash over to the Rogues going to the hospital. They take down some civilians. Captain Cold freezes the shit out of them, and Heatwave burns them some of the way. It doesn't kill them, just like burns at them, so they run away. So they are in the hospital, and they see that Captain Cold's sister is fine, even though her monitor says like this world is ours. And as soon as they find this, a bunch of, I guess, Crime Syndicate enforcers come, and there's a big battle, and it's pretty awesome. I don't know all the rogues' names, but it's like Mirror Master, Captain Cold, Heatwave, and someone else. So it is Black Bison, Hyena, Multiple Man, or Clone Man, and 2 other people. They fight the rogues. I really like this one quote that Plastique says to Heatwave. She goes, "I know I'm pretty, but but you're not going to like it when I make you explode." Phallic joke for the win. So they keep going, and the Weathermaster fights someone else, and he wins. And then Hyena gets his ass kicked, and Captain Cold finishes off Bison. Mirror Master then takes down another person, and at the end we have the Rouges confronted by Firestorm and Power Ring, who Power Ring again looks real weird because he's got like his arms all messed up by the ring. And Firestorm says, "Rogues, you have openly defied the Syndicate. The penalty is death." So I really enjoyed this. That's the one thing I do like about Forever Evil is the fact that we get more villains in their backstory and how they react to the world. And I really like this comic, so I'd give it a 7.5. Tell me what you think in the comment section below if you've read it. And yeah, I'm the Comic Addict, and I'm signing off. Peace out.